I'm glad we took the night ferry. It is better to start the long distance fresh. 1,900 kilometers up to Kiruna is quite a long way. The so-called Inlandsveien is easy to drive, but quite boring. And Kiruna isn't worth a ride, as it's a typical industrial mining area. But the Abisko National Park was quite something we were looking forward to. Although the weather wasn't the best, drizzling rain and lots of clouds, we did some hiking and were almost the only ones on the trail. Not too bad. Later on, we kept rolling on our way to Norway. Senja. Before getting here, we watched a lot of movies about this place. Maybe too much, so the expectations were quite high and we were a bit underwhelmed. The camping site was okay, they had all the facilities you might need, but it wasn't really great. And on the other hand, the weather got better with a lot of summertime feelings and we started to relax and got some impressions. There was no fixed plan, but some hot spots we definitely wanted to see. To start with, there was a Segla, a famous mountain nearby, and to get the best impressions of it, it's better to hike up the Heston next to it. 2 kilometers didn't sound like a long hike, and the trail started easy to walk, but got steeper and more rocky quite quickly. Just when we thought this might be it, it got up a little more and it takes way longer than expected to get up. The last section was really steep, but still safe and good to walk. And the view was spectacular. It was a good idea to start the day early, so it wasn't crowded at all. This changed on our way back with lots of people coming up, maybe tourists from a cruise ship. On our way down, we found a much easier trail to walk. Off we go to our next destination, the Knuten trailhead. It is nearby and took us maybe half an hour to get there. It's a quiet and simple parking lot with lots of space to stay overnight. The Knuten is an easy walk with a stunning view of the sun going down. A perfect place to relax. Being still on Senja, there was another nice place we wanted to see, the Underdalen National Park. When we arrived there, some fog was coming up or maybe clouds coming down. We just did a quick walk and stayed for the night. As we had to go back all the way, we headed south, but this time we took the route through Norway instead. Taking a lot of detours, ferries and fjellets, we made some miles and saw a lot of beautiful places where we stayed for the night. The more we came down south, the more people we saw, making it sometimes difficult to find a nice place to stay for the night. But anyway, the scenery was spectacular. Coming to the end of our trip, we went over to Sweden for some time to spend at the Glasskogen National Park. The campsite is a bit like free camping, but has all the facilities you might want or need. And although being peak season, it wasn't overcrowded at all. After all this driving, a very welcome place to rest and to enjoy the warm weather. Would I like to do this trip again? Absolutely. But next time I would skip Kiruna in favor of a nice route through Norway.